Over 500 hours of content are uploaded every minute. Children in schools want to be YouTubers when they grow up. There is a 12-year-old who makes almost $30 million a year. How did this happen? YouTube was founded in February of 2005 by 3 former PayPal employees, Chad Hurley, Stephen Chen, and John Curry. They wanted to create a user-friendly platform where people could easily upload, share, and view videos. The very first video uploaded to YouTube was titled Me at the Zoo by YouTube co-founder Chad Curry, posted on April 23rd, 2005. This video features Kareem standing in front of the elephants at the San Diego Zoo. It remains online as the platform's first piece of content. It has been viewed over 340 million times.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. The cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
The second YouTube video does not have the same level of success. My snowboarding skills was uploaded on April 23rd, 2005. It was uploaded by the channel MW and currently has over 4 million views. This 10-second clip shows a man falling off a grind rail on his snowboard. This was the very first fail video on YouTube, a trend that would become quite popular throughout the years. The company initially struggled to find financial backing. However, they were able to gain some funds from several different venture capitalists, including Sequoia Capital, which invested $3.5 million in November of 2005. With financial backing achieved, YouTube was able to finally launch their first public beta. Within the year, the user base exploded, with millions of videos being uploaded and millions of users visiting the site daily. The appeal of YouTube stemmed from its focus on user-generated content, which allowed anyone with a camera to upload and share their own videos. This massive growth drew the attention of Google. Talks were had, and in November of 2006, Google bought YouTube for approximately $1.65 billion in stock. This was one of the biggest tech acquisitions at the time, and marked the beginning of YouTube's growth into a global platform under the backing of one of the world's largest tech companies. After the acquisition, YouTube faced some legal challenges, particularly from media companies concerned about copyright infringement. YouTube had to implement the Content ID system to identify and manage copyrighted materials, which would become an essential feature in later years. The Content ID system worked by allowing copyright holders, such as music labels, film studios, and others, to upload reference files to a database. Each video uploaded to YouTube is then scanned against this database to see if the video contains any copyrighted works. If copyrighted material is detected, the copyright owner can decide how the matched content is handled. Through monetization, the copyright owner earns revenue from the ads placed on the video. Tracking, the copyright owner monitors the video's performance without taking any further action. Blocking, the video is blocked from being viewed either globally or in specific regions. Or takedown, the copyright owners can issue a manual request for removal under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA. In 2007, YouTube introduced the YouTube Partner Program, which allowed content creators to earn revenue from the ads that ran on their videos. This led to the rise of YouTube celebrities and professional content creators. These creators began to be known as YouTubers. In 2008, YouTube introduced high-definition video, improving the quality of videos uploaded to the platform. Over the next few years, YouTube expanded internationally, launching localized versions in multiple languages and making its platform available in dozens of countries. Videos like Gangnam Style in 2012, which became the first video to reach 1 billion views, highlighted YouTube's role in shaping global pop culture. In 2012, YouTube started allowing creators and companies to build branded channels. The platform also began producing YouTube originals. which were premium content created by YouTube itself, including web series and documentaries. With the rise of smartphones, YouTube's mobile app became increasingly more important, making it easier for users to access the platform on the go. By 2014, more than 50% of YouTube's traffic came from mobile devices. By this time, YouTube had secured numerous content deals with major media organizations, including music labels, movie studios, and TV networks, leading to a wider variety of content. YouTube became a primary platform for digital content creators. Influencers and creators like PewDiePie, KSI, Shane Dawson, and Lily Singh earned millions of subscribers, leading to new forms of entertainment and advertising. Makeup tutorials and fashion gurus like James Charles, drama instigators like Keemstar, DIY engineers like the Backyard Scientists, and gamers like Markiplier all started getting popular around this time. Gaming on YouTube is mostly encapsulated by Let's Plays. Let's Plays are videos of someone playing a video game, detailing their progress, and sharing the journey with the viewer. The term comes from a popular thread on the Something Awful forums called Let Us Play Oregon Trail. This was produced using screenshots taken from the game with some additional text. The first video Let's Play was uploaded to Something Awful on January 19th, 2007 by user Slowbeef, playing Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It would later be uploaded to YouTube. The format established by Slowbeef gained a lot of traction and eventually expanded outside the Something Awful forums. Nowadays, Let's Plays are a substantial part of YouTube's ecosystem.
Welcome back to Super Metroid. Unfortunately, we're at a little bit of an impasse here in that I don't know where to go next. I can see that there's a little blue dot up there, but if I remember correctly, I needed the grapple beam to get there. Right above us, though? No, I needed the power bomb to get there. Where the hell do I go? Looks like there's some region to the down right here, so I'm going to try that.
YouTube, and especially children's content on YouTube, would not be the same without Minecraft. The very first Minecraft video was uploaded on May 17th, 2009 by Jan Lunman Nijman. This video was simply titled Minecraft. It shows off the dirt structure the user had created, and ever since then, Minecraft has exploded in popularity. Minecraft's popularity comes from the nearly endless creative possibilities that it allows. Anything from creative base building to brutal surviving, and of course, the mining and crafting. It also was made using Java, a popular coding engine. And because it was made in Java, people were able to look into its code and develop their own mods for the game. Some of the very first mods eventually got fully incorporated into the game in later updates. Both horses and pistons were popular mods before Mojang added them in. Many YouTubers began making videos showing off these mods. Many popular YouTubers today got their start playing Minecraft. People such as Sky Does Minecraft, DanTDM, Sunday, and Captain Sparkles, among others. The internet's interest in Minecraft has come and gone in waves. Minecraft saw a dip in popularity during the mid to late 2010s, specifically around 2016 to 2018. This was partly due to Minecraft content being seen as repetitive and creators moving their focus onto other projects. However, Minecraft rebounded strongly in 2019 due to a surge of nostalgic interest, content revivals by YouTubers, and its 10th anniversary celebration. Key contributors to its resurgence included creators like PewDiePie reigniting interest in Minecraft videos, as well as the release of updates like the Village and Pillage update. This rebound in popularity carried through the COVID-19 pandemic. With people trapped in their homes, we all found ourselves with a lot of time on our hands, so we turned to YouTube and Twitch. During this time, several YouTubers and streamers came together and created a roleplay experience called the Dream SMP. The Dream SMP stood out because it blurred the line between gaming and a performance art. It wasn't just about playing Minecraft, it became a collaborative story with player-driven plots and twists and emotional stakes. Many of the players became famous for this, such as Dream, Tommy Innit, Rainbow, and many others. Today, Minecraft parkour is a popular background of short-form content, and there's now even a Minecraft movie, for whatever that's worth. And now, Minecraft is competing with the likes of Roblox and Fortnite as the premier vessel for children's content. YouTube held its first live event in 2008, featuring a variety of creators as well as celebrities and singers. In 2011, YouTube began offering YouTube Live, a live streaming service allowing users to stream events in real time. This added a new layer to the platform and competed with services like Facebook Live and Twitch. Twitch was created in 2011 as a gaming-specific offshoot of Justin TV, and ever since, Twitch has been the main platform for live streaming games. And similarly to YouTube, Twitch was bought out by a large company, this one being Amazon. YouTube saw the moderate success of Twitch and decided to remove Amazon's near monopoly on live streaming. They began adding much more support for live streaming. Initially, it was available only to select partners and events such as sports games, concerts, and news broadcasts, but they eventually expanded their live streaming service to more creators. In 2013, live streaming was made available to verified YouTube accounts with at least 1,000 subscribers. In 2014, the subscriber requirement was lowered to 100 subscribers. In 2015 to 2016, live streaming was made available to all verified channels regardless of their subscriber count. In February of 2017, YouTube introduced mobile live streaming. Initially, this feature required creators to have at least 10,000 subscribers, but this threshold was later reduced to 1,000 subscribers and eventually became even more widely accessible. Today, YouTube's live streaming service is integrated into the platform for all creators who meet eligibility criteria. VTubers are a relatively new type of content creator that originally comes from Japan and other Eastern markets. They use face tracking software to analyze their facial expressions and mimic them on an animated model. This allows people who aren't comfortable showing their face to still be able to stream and show their reactions, which allows them to have a deeper connection to their audience. Some popular VTubers include Ironmouse, Fillion, Bow the Whale, Monarch, and Rin Penrose. Some VTubers are part of agencies. These are companies that scout out potential clients and provide resources for them in exchange for a cut of their revenue. VTube models can be fairly expensive because not only do you have to commission an artist to draw the model, but you also have to pay another person to rig the model so it can move in the correct ways. One of the main ways to tell if a VTuber is part of an agency or not is by how complex their model is. In 2015, YouTube introduced YouTube Red, which would later be rebranded as YouTube Premium. This was a paid subscription service offering ad-free viewing, exclusive content, and access to YouTube Music. Also during this period, YouTube refined its recommendation algorithm, which played a significant role in determining what videos users would see next. While the algorithm helped boost engagement, it also became a point of controversy due to concerns about radicalization, misinformation, and its role in promoting clickbait content. YouTube has had several controversies over the years between YouTuber scandals, bad policy changes, and the adpocalypse refers to several waves of advertiser boycotts and policy changes on YouTube that began in 2016, dramatically affecting creators' ability to monetize their content through those advertisements. The first adpocalypse can be traced back to early September of 2016, after YouTube dramatically shifted its focus towards family-friendly content. This affected many channels with adult audiences and undertones, including Philip DeFranco, and even channels that weren't exclusively for adults, like many gaming channels that played games with a lot of blood, gore, death, and violence. And even channels that played family-friendly games used a lot of vulgarity in their content. This change in policies were accompanied by a couple of YouTube scandals. In February of 2017, PewDiePie, the most subscribed YouTuber at the time, came under fire for posting videos that YouTube deemed as anti-Semitic and as hate speech. This included reacting to radical videos that included hate speech and dressing up like a Nazi. In May of 2017, Pepsi showed a YouTube ad featuring Kendall Jenner solving police brutality with a can of Pepsi. Many accused the ad of devaluing the issue of police brutality, specifically against black people. Due to public outcry, Pepsi removed all future advertisements from YouTube. Around this time, several other smaller creators had been posting many videos filled with hate speech. The ads that ran on these videos made it seem like the brands were endorsing them. They did not like this, and led the UK government, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, Johnson & Johnson, and many other major brands pulling their ads from the site, furthering the cycle of advertisers leaving. The lack of advertisers really hurt the YouTube ecosystem. Many people who had been making a living off of the ad revenue could no longer support themselves. And many creators that stayed on the platform had to drastically change everything about their videos. They had to stop swearing, they couldn't show any blood or anything vaguely sexual, and they had to entirely change how they made their thumbnails. In November of 2017, YouTube faced significant backlash after reports of inappropriate children's content appeared on popular channels like Toy Freaks. This featured disturbing and sensationalized content aimed at these young audiences. This controversy led major advertisers such as Mars, Adidas, HP, and Deutsche Bank to pull ads from the platform. In response, YouTube terminated Toy Freaks' channel, which had 8.5 million subscribers. The situation escalated in January of 2018 when YouTube introduced significant changes to its partner program, raising the eligibility threshold to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the past year. This move was intended to address concerns over low quality or harmful content and improve ad revenue targeting. However, it sparked outrage among smaller creators who no longer met the new requirements, feeling unfairly penalized. These feelings only grew as the community connected the policy change to another high-profile incident, when the YouTuber Logan Paul filmed a video where he joked about suicide victims in Japan's suicide forest. The video also showed a body hanging from a tree. It was widely condemned and led to widespread calls for stricter content moderation. The policy change was seen by many as a response to Paul's actions. Although YouTube did take further steps, including temporarily suspending Paul's monetization and introducing more stringent content guidelines to prevent similar controversies. On February 18th, 2019, YouTuber Matt's What Is It uploaded a video that ignited another controversy surrounding the platform. In the video, Matt's What Is It exposed what he described as a softcore pedophilia ring operating on YouTube, which he claimed was being promoted by the site's algorithm. His video highlighted disturbing interactions in the comments sections of children's videos, particularly those featuring young girls, where inappropriate comments were being made. Matt's What Is It urged his viewers to report these issues to companies advertising on the site, rallying them under the hashtag #YouTubeWakeUp. YouTube took several immediate actions. The platform removed over 400 channels involved in inappropriate content, and disabled comments on tens of millions of videos that were deemed to be at risk of attracting such comments. Additionally, YouTube reported the offending users to law enforcement and pledged to enhance its systems to detect and remove inappropriate content more quickly. Despite these actions, the damage had already been done to YouTube's reputation. Major brands that had previously paused advertising campaigns on YouTube, such as Disney, Hasbro, Epic Games, Nestle, and AT&T, which had only recently returned to YouTube after a 2-year hiatus, once again started pulling their ads. On May 24th, 2019, Vox reporter Carlos Maza called on YouTube to take action against conservative comedian and online talk show host Steven Crowder. Crowder had repeatedly made derogatory comments about Maz's ethnicity and sexual orientation in his videos. Maza accused Crowder of engaging in targeted harassment and spreading hate speech. He eventually reached out to YouTube demanding that they demonetize Crowder's channel and address the broader issue of hate speech on the platform. YouTube's response to the controversy came on June 5th, 2019, when the company updated its terms of service and further tightened its monetization policies. These changes led to the demonetization of dozens of channels, including several conservative political channels, such as Crowder's, Black Pigeon Speaks, and The Golden One. In addition, 3 channels, including one belonging to a Norwegian musician and convicted felon Varg Vikernes, were terminated. This prompted backlash from many within the conservative community, who accused YouTube of political bias, arguing that the platform was unfairly targeting conservative voices. Other critics, such as YouTuber Ben Shapiro, suggested that large corporations like Fox were trying to suppress competing political viewpoints. Other critics of the new policy changes saw them as another attempt by YouTube to placate advertisers and mainstream media interests rather than addressing the concerns of the platform's creator community. In December of 2019, YouTube introduced a new policy aimed at combating anti-harassment and bullying. Many believed it was a direct response to the controversy surrounding Maza and Crowder. This policy was intended to make it harder for users to engage in targeted harassment of creators, with stricter enforcement around abusive comments. While some praised the move as a necessary step to protect creators, others expressed concerns that the policy could lead to an overreach and false positives where content could be unfairly removed or demonetized due to misinterpretations of harassment. The Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, enacted in 1998, was a landmark law designed to safeguard the privacy of children under the age of 13 in the digital space. The law prohibited companies and platforms from collecting, utilizing, or sharing personal information about children without verifiable parental consent. One of the core requirements of Coppa is that companies must clearly outline their data collection practices and secure parental consent before collecting any sensitive information from children. Additionally, advertisers are restricted from targeting children under 13 without parental approval. These regulations ensured that parents could make informed decisions about their children's online activity while still offering protection from the risks associated with the collection of personal data, such as exploitation and identity theft. Although Coppa had been in effect for years, its direct impact on platforms like YouTube was particularly felt in 2019. The Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, filed a complaint against YouTube alleging that the platform had illegally collected sensitive personal data from children in violation of Coppa. YouTube's practices, such as collecting data from users of all ages to target ads more effectively, led to concerns that the platform was violating privacy laws intended to protect younger users. YouTube faced a $170 million fine. Afterward, YouTube rolled out significant changes to its policies to comply with Coppa. They introduced a new set of guidelines for content creators to determine whether their videos were kid-friendly. This was part of a broader effort to ensure that parents could easily identify content that was appropriate for their children. YouTube also adjusted its algorithms to limit data collection from videos that were deemed to be directed at children, reducing the risk of advertisers targeting children without the parental consent. To further align with Coppa, YouTube restricted certain features such as comments and personalized ads on content marked as being made for children. These measures were meant to prevent the platform from violating privacy laws while also making it safer for younger audiences to navigate. While these changes were seen as necessary to protect children's privacy, they also sparked a lot of backlash from creators. Many smaller content creators, especially those producing family-friendly content, found that their revenue decreased due to the removal of personalized ads. TikTok was launched in September of 2016 by a Chinese company, ByteDance. Initially, it was released in China under the name Douyin. TikTok was introduced to international markets in 2017. In 2018, ByteDance acquired Musical.ly, a popular lip-syncing video platform, and merged its features into TikTok. This move significantly boosted TikTok's popularity in the Western markets and led it to become one of the most downloaded apps worldwide. TikTok is more focused on short-form videos filmed in portrait mode, as a direct opposite of YouTube, which seemed to be increasing its focus to longer videos filmed in landscape. Just like with Twitch, YouTube saw the growing success of TikTok and adjusted accordingly. YouTube introduced YouTube Shorts as a direct competitor to TikTok, a short-form video feature designed to capture the growing mobile-first, bite-sized content trend. In 2020, YouTube rolled out Super Chats and Super Thanks, and other interactive features to help creators monetize their content beyond traditional ad revenue. And now, more and more creators are becoming increasingly worried about the use of AI. While it is a useful tool, it is also incredibly harmful. People with absolutely no talent or work ethic are able to rake in hundreds of dollars with lackluster content that was made super cheap and super easily. Because it can be a useful tool, YouTube does allow it on their platform. However, they encourage users to disclose if the work had been made using generative AI. If they do not, YouTube is working on a system to detect and label this type of content. However, this does not stop the content from being posted. People are using AI to spread massive amounts of misinformation and conspiracy theories. People see this, believe it, then go on to make more videos about it, and suddenly it's everywhere. But as of 2023, YouTube boasts over 2 billion monthly active users. More than 500 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute, and more than 70% of YouTube's total watch time comes from mobile devices. As of 2024, YouTube remains as an absolute media juggernaut and is constantly making improvements to try to stay culturally relevant and stay ahead of their competitors, whether they be new or old.